Well, good morning, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Midwest Whitetail, the Heartland series. It is the morning of November 20th, and it's actually a little after 9 o'clock. This is the first opportunity that we've even had to do an opening interview. We've literally been covered in deer since the second we got in here. Zach and I are back in here on the mini farm. One of the primary targets was the split G28, and we believe he's just across the creek locked down with a doe, but there appears to be another mature buck across the creek. We're going to stick tight for a little while. The wind's supposed to switch, so we're going to come up with a game plan. I'm not sure what we're going to do. Well, guys, it's a little after 10 o'clock. Unfortunately, the wind is switching now, and it's blowing straight north, so we're going to have to climb down. Zach got an update on the Cuddelink system, and the sticker 10 is daylight on the home farm. So I think what our plan is we're going to do a hang and hunt. And we're going to go in after him tonight. We'll join you again in the tree here this afternoon once we get over there. Afternoon, guys. It is November 20th. We decided we had to pull out of the mini farm and make a move on the sticker 10. He was daylight as a crow flies across the creek about 150 to 160 yards. Looks like he was on the search for a doe. We're hoping to possibly catch him cruising through right here. It's the main corridor in and out of the bedding right here, going up to the food. So we're kind of hoping that as the does come down this trail, he's going to be right behind him. I'd really like to catch up with this deer. He's kind of had an arrow picked out for him since he showed up, so we'll see how it goes. Well, it's about 3 o'clock, and we haven't seen a single thing. So once we got up in the tree, I realized that I forgot my rattling horns, and I plan on using them tonight. So I know this sounds crazy, but I'm going to run back to the truck and grab them because I have a feeling I'm going to need them. Straight in front of us, right here. Right here. It's 100% him. Can you see him? Zach.
I just shot the biggest deer in my life, dude.
Listen. He just went down.
He just crashed?
I think he just went down.
He just crashed. I just shot the biggest deer of my life. Can you believe that? I'm shaking so bad. He's a giant.
Dude, I'm shaking.
I'm gonna fall out of the tree. I need to hang on. Are Our season just flipped on a dime.
I told you, I said we might as well give him one last rattle.
Dude, I gotta call down.
What a giant.
Did you see him coming through the trees? He's going.
I couldn't see him at first. I could just hear him coming.
Hey, what's up?
I just smoked the sticker 10.
You gotta be kidding me.
I am not kidding you.
You have got to be
This
kidding
is
me.
the biggest deer in my life. Smoked him at like 25 yards.
My knees are shaking right now. I'm about ready to fall down.
You should see me. Oh yeah, look at that. Is that him?
That's him. That's him right there, dude. I see the white belly. That.
That's him. Dude, we did it.
Oh my God, look at that. Oh, look at this. Busted that off. They were a bunch of flyers.
Oh my gosh.
Dude.
Giant. Well, here we are the next morning. We finally got a chance to get him cleaned up and out in the daylight for a better look at him. This is my third year of history with this deer. I call him a sticker 10. We targeted this deer about 4 times is all, and hunted him very smart, hunted him with all the correct winds, and finally we were able to capitalize. We did a hanging hunt in the dead silent of the middle of the day. There wasn't a breeze at all. And we got up in the tree, didn't see anything for several hours, and about 3 o'clock, I was regretting not bringing the rattling horns. So I told Ron, I said, I'm running back to the truck and I'm gonna go grab the horns. I hopped back up in the tree. I banged the horns together. Nothing happened, nothing happened. Ron said, you better give him one more rattle. And here he came on a beeline through the thicket, coming straight at us. So I couldn't be happier. I can't thank Ron enough for sitting in the tree with me all this year. I mean, we have been absolutely grinding day in and day out. And all the work we've put in the summer and in the spring, planting food plots and TSI programs, and this is the kind of caliber deer that I'm after, and this is what I've been trying to grow on this farm. It really proves that hard work pays off, and I couldn't be happier to be sitting behind this deer right now. I'm almost speechless, so thanks for watching Midwest Whitetail, the Heartland.
Good afternoon and welcome to Midwest Whitetail. Today is November 19th and I'm out on my uncle's farm for the evening hunt. Our setup tonight is we are on the north side of a long and narrow food plot. We have a south wind, so what we found, this plot goes east to west and the deer tend to run east to west, so if we get a predominantly north or south wind, we can hunt this plot pretty effectively. Had a few good shooters through here over the season, and one would be Stickers, probably the highest scoring deer on the farm, and another buck we call the piebald buck. But we're getting to that time of year where the food sources are going to start to become a little more attractive for all the deer, and those last does that are in heat, they might get some bucks coming to check them as well. So got a nice cool temperature. Temps have dropped probably 15-20 degrees over the last few days, so we got about another hour and a half of light left, but just need the right mature buck to show up tonight. We'll be able to get it done here. This is the buck we call Diesel. He's an old deer. We think for sure he's 5. He very well could be 6 or older. This is a deer 2 years ago I could have shot late muzzleloader. We weren't quite sure on the age at that point, so we decided to let him walk then. And last year he actually broke off one of his antlers right at the base, so we didn't shoot him last year. And then this year he's around again, just a little, maybe a tiny bit bigger rack-wise. Body just kept on growing. That's why we called him Diesel, because he seemed to be quite the tank of the deer. And then kind of recapping the hunt last night, I'm not sure what exactly happened with the shot. Looking back, we stayed or walked right where we shot him, and very well could have hit a branch and deflected it. And there wasn't a ton of blood, and so we wanted to back out, waited till we got a hold of a dog. And thankfully, Pax and his owner were able to come out here and do a search for us and find this deer. Just an awesome deer, just a tank of a body of a deer. Feels good to get one of those deer that you have a lot of history with too. So we're gonna start the process of getting him dragged out here. Should be fun with the biggest body he has, but able to all come together, and thankfully with the help of the dog we were able to get him recovered. So thanks for watching Midwest Whitetail.